Hey everyone, have I here bring a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing part 2 of the 8-year anniversary on the global version of the game. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So I've been getting this question quite a bit. It's like, when is part 2 going to drop for the 8-year anniversary? And I've been hearing a bunch of different dates, a bunch of different times. And I'm going, wait a minute, you guys should already know this because it's in the in-game news. And I'm going to discuss and show you where all that information is, and then also talk about the expectations, the remaining parts of this celebration, primarily part 2. So go into your in-game news, or of course just watch the rest of the video here. And in the in-game news, and shout out to the Dokkan Wiki for the images provided, when you look at this, again, this tells us quite a bit. First and foremost, it tells us when the anniversary ends, and this is a long celebration. So right now I'm recording this on the 13th, and as you can see here, this is going to end on the 11th of August. 11th, 12th, somewhere around there. The banners actually end around the 12th, depending on your time zones, right? But on the 11th is generally when this is going to actually end here. And we also know that there's 3 parts to the 8-year anniversary, right? And the part 3, everybody's really excited for part 3 because that's the EZAs to the LR Blue Fusions. But the confusion is, when is part 2? Well, part 2 is going to happen, well, the banners in of itself, I would say it's going to happen around the 23rd. And why do I think that? Well, one is because the buy 3 get 1 free actually ends at that time, and the sell stones reset at that time. So generally, as when the sell stones reset and things of that nature, that's when we should expect the new banners to drop. And of course, the in-game news tells us all this information. Now, there's one more area here that's literally giving us the entire timeline of the 8-year anniversary, and that's the social media campaign. So you can see here, this is the start of the anniversary. And right here it says, here's the event part 2, right? The second post is going to run from the 18th to the 30th. Well, guess what? This is most likely going to start the part 2 of the celebration. And from when this recording of this video, it's about 5 days from now. And that makes a lot of sense. You'll see the comparison to the JP timeline as well. And then when is part 3 going to start? Well, right here, the part 3 will start around the 31st, and that's when we should expect the EZAs to the RB Fusions around that time. So anyway, that's the expectation. So the question is this, absolutely correct, and this is for sure going to happen? No, we couldn't get the part 2 a little bit earlier, things of that nature, but this is really what I'm using as my my timeline, my outline for the remaining part of the anniversary. So part 2, I'm expecting to start on the 18th and or the 17th, really, depending on when your time zones is, right? So 17th, 18th, and that's in just a few days, 4 or 5 days from the recording of this video here, because this is where we're at right now. This is the JP timeline here. We have the EZAs to the Super Vegeta and the Super Buu, or Super Vegeto and Super Buu here. And you can see 6 days in between. Here's the start of the part 2, where you're able to Dokkan Awaken the Hercule and then actually LR. This is one thing here about the celebration. Getting this as a free-to-play unit with this Majin Vegeta standby is absolutely incredible. I love this card art. It's one of my favorite card arts now. And we get it for free, so pretty awesome that Dokkan's able to do that. Now, we don't get to EZA this unit until part 3, but you'll be able to LR this unit in part 2. Now, just a few days after that, we're going to get the EZAs to LR Spirit Bomb Goku and then Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, which is a surprise when this actually happened in the JP version of the game, but it makes a lot of sense because his active skill is that Spirit Bomb as well. So these 2 units are, awesome, especially Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. But they actually absolutely made this unit a lot better and usable for the current meta of the game, and overall a solid unit. But there's a lot of Super Saiyan Gokus. That's the biggest issue with this. Is are you gonna substitute this for like Carnival Super Saiyan Goku or the 2 other Carnival Super Saiyan Gokus? There's just too many, right? So I wish there was Super Saiyan Goku parentheses Spirit Bomb or something like that. Would be awesome. However, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, boy, did they make this unit just absolutely incredible, and one of the top EZA units that we've ever had. I'm not gonna go like break this all down here, but not only that, you know, this guy gets such a crazy boost from the EZA, but they just changed this kit to just be an incredible unit. So you know, can't wait for this unit to improve. Look at all these teams that can improve, which is another huge value for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken here. So very excited about this. And then of course, you know, a few days after that, we're going to then get the banners to drop for the Kai Goku and the Carnival LR Kid Gohan as well, right? So these two units, again, I'm expecting on the 23rd, 24th of July for the banners to drop here. Now, the interesting thing that you might go, well, that seems like it's they're kind of stretching out. The reason why I think they're going to be stretching it out, because on the JP version of the game, they had World Tournament kind of in between. And I don't think that we're going to have a World Tournament in between. So I think right after the banners drop, you know, it's the 23rd, a week after, we're going to, you know, go right into the EZAs for the Blue Fusion. So now again, I might be wrong. We might have a World Tournament in between. I don't expect that to happen. I expect the banners to drop. We might have maybe another different event here, and then boom, we have the remaining portions of the anniversary. So again, you know, my thoughts here, these two units are luxury units, right? The Kid Gohan, it is a 200% leader skill to bond a master disciple, which it can really make some fun teams. But there are some issues, you know, with this, you know, with this unit, you know, overall. But still, it's a good unit. It's just that I think the Goku in of itself is so much better. This unit is incredible. Again, this problem is it's a base Goku, but this is probably one of the best base Gokus you can get. This and World Tournament Goku, right? So this is going to be Turtle School, which is going to be a fun 200% because run basically a bunch of Gokus on here. And again, this is a very useful unit and very strong unit to actually have. But again, being that's a Carnival LR banner, these are still luxury units, and technically, you know, if you're low to play, free to play, you might want to just stay away from these. But again, very good. But right after that, we should really dive into part 3, and again, that's really what my expectation is when I'm going through the timeline here, and I'm hearing all these people giving me these different dates. I'm going, well, it's right here. it's literally right here. We should follow this in a sense to the T, because I really expect that these are the time frames for part 1, part 2, and part 3. And again, that makes a lot of sense. But you know, Dokkan sometimes doesn't make a lot of sense, so I do have, you know, I will understand if they do something different with the timelines here. But on the 17th and on the 30th is where I expect part 2 and part 3 to actually drop. So let me know what you guys think. What are you guys most excited about? I'm actually most excited about for this guy's EZA. And then, you know, I'm not excited to summon anymore, unfortunately. Spirit Bomb Z, you know, crushed me. You guys didn't see a lot of that because I didn't post a video to it, but yeah, I gotta dive back into this and buy more Dragon Stones, and hopefully it doesn't get crushed on these two banners here. But anyway, again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video here. If you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning, and we'll catch you next time. Later.